Morning, YouTubers. This is old mean old Bonbon out here in the out in the woods. I was kind of thinking of something here the other day. I've been thinking since 2006 I've been stalked. 2006, people. This is 2016. I've been stalked for 10 years. Mr. Watson, when I ran him off doing my roof, after I laid the sewer pipe, it plugged up pretty quick. He had yard decorative material in a plastic bag and some toilet paper in there. Tied a knot, threw it in the sewer system. He did that 5 times over the past few years. Then 2012, during that time frame, he threatened and everything else. Wrote me some pretty nasty letters, too. Don't know, I threw them away, I think, or I lost them. And I told the police and everything, and they wouldn't do nothing down there. That's Kansas, I didn't know at the time that Watson had more rights than anybody else in the United States. He's better than the President of the United States evidently down in Kansas. But anyway, since 2006, and then he broke in the house in 2012 and tried to shoot me. And then he tried to hurt me at the gas station during 2012. And then May 10th on 2013, he tried to run me down with his car on the main street, and he tried to shoot me, but I jumped in the bank, so I got away. And then 2015, on December 5th, he tried to chase me down and probably shoot me again. I don't know, I wasn't going to stick around and get shot. But we hightailed it out of town, and that's about it. Can't go to Kansas. You can't call anybody down there, because if you call police down there in Kansas, you might go to jail. And, I pretty much called and told them about the threats Steve made. They did nothing again. The little lady across the street, and her kids. So, Veterans Day, old Steve threatened me on the phone. Tried to, threaten me royally. And then Dustin Hunt, he told me he was growing marijuana in the house. Fuck, I don't want anybody growing marijuana in my house. Next thing you know, they fucking have me arrested for growing marijuana. Or some goddamn shit. I don't know, I haven't been down there, since December. I walked through the house, and it was just fucking horrible. There was wires, everything all messed up, crisscrossed. And then and the old Bill Bradford, he wants fucking give me $1,000 for the house. Shit, I paid a lot more money than that, and renovated, put all kinds of money in the house. I think it was listed on one of the sites for around $87,000, $89,000. New Zealand had it there, and then it dropped down to like $70,000. But the insurance company, if I replaced it with the insurance original bill, it was almost $300,000. So that's a hell of a difference, people. I'm a disabled vet, but I kind of run a company, and been a general contractor for years. But hell, the land ought to be worth something. It's 5 lots. God damn, I didn't know real estate dropped in value that much, You pay like fucking $25,000 for it, and it drops down to less than, down to $1,000. It's like, I don't know. These people are so crooked down there. You can't do nothing. And he's working for the freaking city council. That's also one of the people in the city council that was probably involved in that Watson crime against me. So, I feel that it's sad, people. And then Mr. Wakefield stealing my money, 10 years. That's the reason why I have to live in a camper. Everything I made for 10 years, over 10 years has been stolen or destroyed from me. I mean, that's why you don't see me doing good. I've taken some medicines for high blood pressure. I gotta go in tomorrow at 10 for a blood pressure test and pick up some stuff, from my CPAC. I try to wear it. I can't really sleep. Sometimes I get these headaches and I just can't sleep. But I'm pretty stressed out. I mean, after 10 years getting robbed, I think people, that's a long goddamn time. Constantly getting robbed and cleaned out. I mean, what does a guy have to do to fucking stop this theft? I mean, 10 goddamn years for a fucking stalker, trying to hurt me, and nobody will do a goddamn thing. Here I'm supposed to get shot. Hell no, we're putting a roof on. Norm and me, if we laid the sewer pipe, he helped me shoot the roof up there. And goddamn, the sewer was plugged up. I mean, fucking yard decorative fence, toilet paper, and a plastic bag. I mean, this guy did it 5 or 6 times to me. I had to dig it up quite a few times. Justin Hollingshead came up and helped me dig it out one time. And then, I don't know how many other people. I think old Chad Rago, I don't know if you remember or not. He seen it, and Amanda seen it. I mean, I was constantly fixing something because somebody was sabotaging my place. I mean, I shouldn't have to put up with that, And then what? And then freaking Wakefield fucking, when Bradford Watson breaks in my house in 2012, when I get to spend my birthday, in jail. I think it was my 50th birthday. And pretty sad, never been in trouble in my life, and now I fear for my life. I can't go down there, I can't fucking do nothing. I mean, I'm getting older, and I can't keep feeding these thieves and fucking criminals. I mean, fucking 10 years, 10 years of stock, 10 years of fucking torment. That's what they've done to me. I mean, completely. And I am a sound mind person, I mean, you guys, you can kind of see my videos, it might sound kind of crazy, but 10 years of this shit and can't get nothing accomplished. It's just like freaking my stolen money. It's been about 10 years, I don't know how many years, but pretty damn close to 10 years, or 6 years, or 7 years of stolen money. I mean, out of freaking what Wakefield was stealing. How many years do I need to suffer and go without? I mean, hell, my disability check came and fucking stole most of that money from my VA disability even, when they increased it. And now I can't freaking, I'm not entitled to have that. I mean, I've contacted I don't know how many people. And I even talked to, housing, government housing. And they put me in hold for an hour and then the phone hung up. So, I mean, I can't even get my house sold or switched out, even grants or anything. I'm not entitled to nothing. But because I live in a damn RV camper, I had no choice. I had to flee from my life to get the hell away from somebody trying to kill me. So that's why I don't have running water. I mean, plus someone stole my money for 10 years. What would you do? Explain, if you can tell me what you can do and nobody does nothing for you or aid you, and there's nothing you can do about it, no matter what bank account you put it in, because somebody was stealing your money. I mean, how in the hell would you survive 10 long years unless you know how to live off the land and live without? But eventually, you run out of supplies, and you might be able to pick up something here and there, but it's very far in between. I mean, it was living hell. But now I'm starting to get back on my feet, but I'm not on my feet really, because I'm paying, I've still got freaking identity theft I'm still dealing with because of freaking credit cards, insurance, and all other shit this guy. I don't even know what he all charged against me, but my God, his phones are ringing for years. I mean, it's been a living nightmare around here for me. I mean, I did nothing wrong. I mean, these guys stole my identity. They destroyed my home. I mean, hell, I went through hell and back. I fought for my country. I'm an honest disabled vet. I belong with Chapter 5 in the Council of Buffs, the DAV group. I don't get very bench disability check. But who has the right to steal everything that I make and destroy everything that I ever have? Am I not entitled to anything at all? Ever? I mean, I don't understand. You know, is that just the way it's supposed to be? But I don't think that's right. I mean, I should be entitled to running water. I should be entitled to have internet. I should be entitled to have lights. I mean, I should be entitled to have everything that I need, you know, to be able to get or purchase, you know. But I can't even get. I showed you the internet, how it is. There are no wires and they're not even connected. I mean, that's months later, and you can see they didn't even put insulation, you know. So my internet is horrifying, and then I can't get no freaking justice. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I've contacted everybody underneath the sun, and hell, they force you to sign a plea agreement down in Kansas, because the goddamn stalker has more rights than I do. You know, the guy just tormented the shit out of me, and then tried to kill me 11:30 at night, breaking the whole front door down. You know, coming into my house 11:30 at night, trying to shoot me with a gun, freaking putting my head in my head. And I go to jail. This is just so much freaking. This corruption down there is horrifying. I didn't do nothing wrong. I ran a guy off just like you guys would have for botched workmanship. Distraught subcontractor. You've already paid him. You can't sue a dead horse because your attorney up here told you don't even sue him because it ain't worth your money. You know, because you're talking $1,600 minimum, you know, for your lawyer, or $2,000 or $5,000 for a good attorney. But when you're gonna go after change, it's not worth it. So I just walk away, you know. Just another freaking loss. You know, you just write it off. When you're working all the time, and you start making money, but you're not making money because someone's stealing it. I mean, and I even told my attorney I didn't know what the hell to do because someone's stealing my money. And everything I did, what he told me, it didn't work either. I mean, because someone's stealing my freaking identity through my computer and stealing my funds. So it's been a really, really difficult years. And I finally got everything, new hard drives and everything, new passwords, new everything. I mean, I had to. But I'm still, you know, scared. I can't even I don't have a debit card. I can't do things because this guy destroyed the integrity of banks accounts. Bank accounts would not even put my money back when I showed them eBay receipts and PayPal receipts with somebody else's name on. I got no return 1 cent back to me. And you can see, you know, I don't even have running water in my other videos. It shows me transferring water on a freaking pump. Wait till winter comes. It's colder than shit out there trying to transfer water. And you gotta bring the tank inside here and store it inside, plus all the water jugs. You get to take a shower maybe once a week, if you're lucky, because it fucking freezes up underneath the damn camper, because it gets too cold. So then you got nothing. And then you gotta worry about the heater and, you know, failing because it's a freaking camper. And then you got water pump that freezes or goes out, or the water pipes freeze. You can't take a shower because you ain't got water running. Don't matter, you can't leave it running because you only got so many gallons of water, and then it's gone. And then you gotta dump water back in the tank and start all over again. So it's a constant work. And hell, I was supposed to have surgeries for my stomach hernia. I was supposed to have surgery for my carpal tunnels. I had to cancel every surgery because where I live, I don't want to get infection. So I mean, I'm not entitled to even get my surgeries done to fix myself. So I gotta be walking around duct taping myself together to survive. And I'm not entitled to have nothing because of the damn thieves. I don't steal, so why should someone steal from me? I mean, I'm very, very upset. I couldn't even see my mom, before she died. And then when she died, I couldn't even go to her funeral. I couldn't even go to one of my relatives, Dakota, my brother's stepson, that I cared for as well I liked. I couldn't even go to his funeral. I mean, goddamn, how much suffering do I have to go without because these people are so corrupt? I mean, goddamn, man, I fought for my country. Highly decorated, to me. I did what I was supposed to. Got awards, got achievements. Just what I'm supposed to do. I lived in, different places and never been in trouble, ever. I mean, goddamn, traveled the world and back, and never got in trouble over there as well. I mean, if I did, it was because of for our country, but that's about it. But it was active war during the time. I had war pay, I had freaking hazard duty pay, I had special pay. I mean, that's just because of the situation I was involved in. But, I did my job to the fullest. And if I still had some friends who were active duty and, service, they could have done something. Because, there's zones that they can't go and they don't work in. I mean, goddamn, even involved in freaking KBI, freaking KRM group, kicking freaking a damn Grand Theft Auto ring out of my damn house. But I'm not entitled, out of my grandparents' farm. I'm not entitled to have nothing or do nothing. These people are corrupt, and corruption is corruption. It's pretty sad. I can't do nothing. The justice system down there in Smith County is so corrupt. Can't even go to my own home where I freaking built, renovated, and fixed it up, made it nice. Now it's a complete loss. And I can't even sell it because they run the freaking realtors off. The goddamn stalker runs them off, or freaking the renter runs them off. I must have had 15 realtors that was going to try to list it. They all got ran off. So, and any freaking residents down there in that freaking area runs my realtor off. I tried to go through the government, and they won't even they put you on hold and then hang up the phone. Goddamn, I don't have no rights at all. I don't understand. If somebody can, send me down the right path, I would like to know the real right path, because right now, I don't see a right path. Something's got to change. I worked hard, over the years and saved every dime I had, and now someone stole everything I had and destroyed everything. It's pretty sad, and I'm not mentally disturbed. I got proof of everything, I don't throw anything away. If I got a piece of paper, I still probably got it. Some people consider it hoarding, but the thing is, I saved everything because I knew something was wrong. And that's why I carry all these receipts. And everybody in business always got to keep their receipts for years, until after the tax man, can't go back 7 years or longer. But I kept mine for a little longer because I knew something was wrong, and I can refer back to when I was building houses in LA. I had to keep them for a minimum of 10 years for warranty. That's the reason why we figured 10 to 12 years if we have to throw paperwork away. So we can fall back and take a look at what we did to that house when we built it and keep the paperwork. What's considered under warranty factors, for every business. That's why a lot of business were closing, because they weren't going to warranty nothing after a couple of years. A lot of flakes. But there's some of us have been around forever and don't really believe in, stiffing the client, But that's just the way I am, built to last. Otherwise, don't do the job. If you can't make it right. But everything has a term life. And I guess I'm not allowed even 30 days. It's pretty bad. The bank says, you didn't find this hair out more than 30 days. I found it earlier, but they wouldn't do nothing. I turned everything in. I turned it in the Great Western, told them I had a problem. The money's fucking coming out missing, but I couldn't put my finger on it at the time. Because fucking look at a bank statement, to me everything looks fucking normal, but they don't say someone's robbing me, because I couldn't remember all the transactions. Didn't know what transaction I'm looking for. And then when I find out who's fucking stealing the stuff, when I got eBay receipts and PayPal receipts, and matches the fucking theft, I mean, Jesus Christ, they're not entitled to have nothing, and there ain't no insurance on fucking someone stealing all your shit and destroying you. It's sad, so so I gotta take someone's advice, it's like, hey, these banks are fucking not no good. Even the FDIC took 170 or 180 days to get back to me. And then they said, oh, screw yourself, basically, in their letter. We're not going to do nothing. So, I mean, hell, I might as well not even freaking wasted my $100 bill sending them the paperwork. I mean, that was $100 worth of shit, plus the ink and paper. You're talking, right now, I'm talking 1, 2, 3, I've done 10 copies, and I've sent out damn near all 10 copies, and I've gotten nowhere at all. And every copy, let's say, is $100. That's $1,000 plus shipping. Okay, so that's $2,000 of copies that I sent out, and I guess what? I got nowhere. Nobody did nothing. And it's pretty sad, $2,000 of paperwork and not get one iota sent back in your bank account, and it was robbed. I mean, we're talking multiple bank accounts was robbed. Even my corporation bank account with Great Western. People, you got a Great Western account, just get the hell out of that bank. I mean, run. I mean, fuck. You can refer back to my other videos. And that all was a Great Western bank account. Most of it was. The First National Bank down in Kansas, they were involved in real estate embezzlement. And hell, now this Bill Bradford, I think he was affiliated with that fucking shit, probably, in real estate embezzlement. That's where maybe they taught him or something. But it's the same damn thing, because he works for city council down there in Lebanon, Kansas. So, I mean, Smith County, Lebanon, Kansas, Smith County, fucking sheriff's department, everybody down there corrupt. I don't trust nobody. Can't go down there, might get shot. Went down there on December 5th. That was my last time I'm going back to Kansas. No more. They'd be getting someone trying to run me down and shoot me. Nope. Mr. Watson driving around his red car. Fucking his crazy ass dog jumps up or jumps in your house and destroys your shit. You're at fault. And so he breaks into your house 11:30 at night at the door, tries to shoot you, and then freaking Mr. Wakefield calls me up, threatening me on the cell phone, threatening to do physical harm to me and everything else. Got voicemail threats. There's 4 of them as well. Took that down to Mills County Police Department in Iowa and turned that all in, and then on top of it, freaking, destroys my home, and then freaking steals, find eBay receipts, and it just, the sheriff down there told me he'd kill me when I was at the freaking, after I left there at the gas station and reported to Watson, told them they were 400-pounders and they shouldn't be eating pork because it's considered animal, can be considered cannibalism. They were freaking huge, 400-pound officers. The guy couldn't even run very fast. But he said he'd shoot me on the street next time he saw him anywhere. He could shoot me anytime, anywhere. It didn't matter what I was doing, he'd just shoot me. So, would you feel safe to be in a community when a sheriff says he can shoot you anywhere he wants to? And, a couple of his buddies are, said the same damn thing. So, I don't feel safe down there. To me, I feel threatened. And then they forced me to sign a plea agreement by gunpoint in a goddamn courthouse. When 2 officers have their guns drawn and pointed in your direction, and they're saying, sign this or else, I mean, that gives you a right to fucking say, I am signing this, I'm contesting this document under gunpoint, and for being forced to sign this plea agreement by gunpoint, and basically, and then they alter the damn document, and so they can make it look good on their side. But the thing is, the document read, I am forced to sign this plea agreement by gunpoint. There's a big long fucking paragraph on that fucking document. If you're willing to go up there, and if you're, I'm hoping if somebody that's like upper level management, like federal department, will find that. And then also they stole my bond money. I never got 1 cent back. I give them, the sheriff, $5,000 cash money. Okay, I got a receipt for it. It's probably in my totes or something in my books, because living in an RV, I might have lost it, but I don't think I did. I think it's in one of my boxes, or it could be buried over here somewhere in the back. And, I got a lot of boxes back there too. But the thing is, I did nothing wrong. I mean, there's a castle law, and then there's a stand the ground law. I mean, I didn't go across the sidewalk. I did not go down across the street chasing the man. The guy fucking was in my house, broke the fucking door down, and tried to shoot my ass. And they forced me to sign a plea agreement. I've never been in trouble in my life. Didn't know what to do. Fucking the gun went off. The fucking fat officer that arrested me, that said he's gonna shoot me anywhere at any time, was Mr. Watson's best friend. He had to believe he picked up the gun, because I seen somebody bend over by the tree, and that was the only sheriff there on the scene at the time. I believe he picked the gun up and walked around the backside of his cruiser and threw it off in the dark side. And then he went over seen Watson in Rego's house. I believe that the officer had removed the weapon from the scene of the crime. And then guess who shows back up? The other officers show up, there's no gun. I look like a bloody idiot because there's no gun, because the cop moved the gun. So that's the only, that I can recognize that stuff would happen. I was already terrified by getting shot by a goddamn stalker. Been stalking me since 2006. And he's up at that level. He's disturbed, because I took pictures of his workmanship, and the sparks were coming out of the attic, the junction box. It looked like I had welders in there. And he tried to freaking burn my house down while I was in the goddamn thing. So, yeah, I take it personally. Someone trying to do a bodily injury, or I run people off, because if they do botched workmanship, they do not need to work for me. I will fire them, and I will not hire them back. I mean, send them down the fucking road and don't ever come back. That's my policy. If I did that to somebody, I mean, they had a right to fire me. But the thing is, I've never done something like that. I might be slow. They fire me because I'm too slow, because I had carpal tunnel on both of my wrists, both of my elbows, and I got a bad back, and I got a stomach hernia, and my eyesight ain't that good, getting me not good anymore. I mean, it literally is, I'm starting to lose my eyesight. It's the reading and stuff like that, and up nearsighted, what's it called, far sighted, I don't know which, but up close, trying to read something really close, I can't really see it, but far away, as long as I have my glasses on, I can see a long ways. But I know what a gun looks like. It was shoved in my face or in my back. And while I was in the military, I got to shoot some 45s, and I have a couple toys laying around. And the thing is, these guys had broke the law so bad. It's horrifying. They do the whole entire police and justice system completely wrong. The Magic Son's a freaking dope dealer. I mean, and he's on the take, and he's a drunk throwing whiskey bottles out of his car, and tries to run you off the road when he's freaking coming out of the freaking liquor store. I mean, god damn. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just be a constant victim of society? No, I'm standing up, I'm gonna kick the tires, and we'll try to make it right,